everybody, Amanda Davis here, Avon Independent Sales Representative with New Avon LLC in the United States of America. And I just wanted to come on really quickly and give you some ideas for fundraising because I got my Rory the Lion with my delivery late last night, which I got the delivery this morning. But anyway, so with my Avon delivery, and I'm keeping him in the plastic, I think, and the reason being because my plan for that particular Rory is to donate him to one of my local organizations at the holiday season. I know that the past few years, the schools that I've been in were collecting toys and that kind of thing. So if my school doesn't do something, I will find something on my own, like the local angel tree or something like that, just because I would like to donate him. So I want him safe in the plastic because I know that's how they want those toys, is they want them all safe in plastic. So he's really cute. I'd like to be able to take him out of the plastic, but that's why I'm going to keep him in the plastic. Okay, so you can see that he's a decent size. And so that's something that's a good thing to take into account. And so this video is a tip video for representatives with fundraising ideas. So for me, I'm going to focus this around mostly Rory ideas. So basically, like I said, you know, most areas have some kind of local organizations that collect things for the holidays especially. So some ideas would be to go around to different organizations like churches, particularly ones that you're affiliated with, like your own church, or, you know, if you have kids in school, their school clubs that they're in. A PTA may not necessarily want to do a fundraiser, but maybe you never know because there are PTAs out there that do it. But you would have to really just make a list of who you might be able to approach, go approach those people, and then see what you can do. The other thing, too, is you can always do a fundraiser on your own. Go around when you do your customer deliveries and say, hey, I'm trying to get as many of these Roy the Lions as possible to be able to donate them to the local, I'm just going to use Toys for Tots as an example because that's a well-known organization. So, donate them to the local Toys for Tots for the holiday season. Would you like to contribute? And not even a whole $20. These are costing representatives a little bit less than that. I know the demo was $15, but so, just any money that they can donate helps. So, like, do you want to add on an extra dollar to go towards a Roy the Lion? Would be a good idea for that, for doing your own fundraiser. And then just to make sure that you have a particular organization in mind that you can donate to. I know a couple years ago, I want to say it was Christmas of 2015, so a couple years ago, my local district got together and found a police station. I believe it may have been a fire station. It was either a police station or a fire station that was local that was taking donations, and so we got as many of the stuffed animal that year. I think it was the elephant. I can't remember now, but anyway, so we got together as many of those as we could, and we donated those to the local police station or fire station. I can't remember which it was. And so that's another option too. Just go into your local police station and say, hey, if I was able to collect a certain amount, even if it was only 5 of them, or 1 or 2, like anything like that helps. But just going to those places and saying, would you be willing to accept the donation, and most places probably would be, in my experience, I would think. The other thing, too, is maybe going to, like I said, just like thinking about, or like if you have any kind of children's hospitals in your area, or even just a regular hospital that may end up having children at one point or another, you might be able to just go to the children's ward or something and just donate it in that case. And again, in those cases, you're going to want them in the plastic. Most places, they're going to want them in the plastic for the donating. But anyway, so that's just some ideas. So I hope representatives found this video helpful. Oh, the other thing too is, like I said, don't necessarily have to do it as the people donate the full price, because they could order, or they could do like, sign that you're going to donate $1, or like get $1 cash from them, and then you just keep it all together. And then when you get $20, you have enough for one of the Rorys. Or if you just go by the representative cost for it, when you get, I'm just going to use 15 as the example, but I'm not positive that's what it is, because usually fundraisers, if you register it, you get the 50% off. But even if it is 15, when you get enough for one Rory, put that aside and say, okay, well, this is enough for one Rory. And then when you get enough for two, put it aside, this is enough for two. And then I would order them all together when you do know how many you're going to be able to get, just because to me that would be easier than ordering them along the way. But then at the same time, well, yeah, that's probably how I would do it. And the reason being, too, because you could actually register the fundraiser to be able to get your full benefit on it, just if you're not a tax-free organization. If you're doing it on your own, or the organization that you're working with is not a tax-free organization, then they're going to have to collect tax, too. So that's something to take into account. But even so, and I would suggest to any organizations that you go to, the idea of, don't feel like you have to outright sell 20 Rorys. What you want to do is try to get, a little bit here and a little bit there, because a lot of times people are going to be more willing to say, yeah, here's an extra buck, or, here's an extra $5, or here's an extra $10, than necessarily just go, yeah, I'll give you $20. Sure, you'll find people like that, but I think about just in general, a lot of times people, $1 here, $1 there. And then a lot of times, too, the closer you are to the holiday season. But do remember, there's always that small chance that these could sell out. And that being the case, you want to try to do it earlier rather than later, so that you have what you need. Like I said, I went ahead and got him as a demo, so I would have him to show around, but also, I'm just going to put him away and pull him back out once I know, once the holidays come around and they start asking for donations different places, so I can find somewhere to donate them. But anyway, so yeah, so those are some of my ideas. Hope you found them helpful, and I will see everybody in the next video. Bye, guys. Thanks again.